One of the things about Maine is that the sun, when it goes away, it seems like it's gone for most of the winter. We get a lot of freezing rain. There's a lot of overhead power lines and a lot of trees, and so we run into power outages that are associated with inclement weather. But yeah, winter, when it comes, it stays.
In York County, we have a really diverse community, both working class, middle income folks, but also a lot of lower income folks. I oversee programs such as LIHEAP, or in Maine we call HEAP. With the climate that we have here in the winter especially, I can't imagine not having LIHEAP. I don't know how folks would be able to get through the winter.
The LIHEAP program, or the Low Income Home Energy Assistance Program, is designed to help households pay a portion of their home energy costs, primarily heating costs.
Hi, this is Shelley calling from R&R Oil. I'm good, thanks. How are you? R&R Oil is family owned and operated. My daily basics here are taking calls, printing out tickets, working closely with the LIHEAP program.
Maine is very much an oil-dependent state for home energy. So there's about 43% of the households that we serve use heating oil. And like a lot of other products, a lot of other goods and services have gone up these past couple years. And it became very alarming this past year when energy prices almost doubled. That's why we've seen almost 19% more have applied at this same point this year compared to last year.
Some of these clients don't even realize what's available to them for resources. They may be able to help them with a repair to their furnace, a repair to their oil tank, a fuel gauge, many items fuel assistance can help them with.
I've been very fortunate that I've never had to ask for help until the furnace stopped working. You'd push the button and the sparks would fly, and because that made me very nervous. And it just wouldn't start again. And because I know that it's very expensive and I just didn't have that kind of money. And somebody told me about the energy agency over in Sanford, York County. I gave them a call and they took me in with open arms.
60% of the households that are served through LIHEAP here in Maine have an elderly household member, and probably nearly 50% have some type of a disability.
A lot of people just can't afford the cost of what's out there. It's overwhelming for people. People you and I, we can get a second job. The elderly have aged out. They don't have that opportunity to make extra money.
I don't know what I would have done. I was so happy to get the help that I tried not to think of what would have happened if I didn't get the help. I really didn't want to, but you reach a point in life when sometimes you have to.
People can die from the exposure to the cold. There's probably 4,000 to 5,000 households every year that present themselves in a situation where they're facing a utility disconnection. And through our Energy Crisis Intervention Program, we're able to stay that. And we're able to work with the utility provider. The Community Action Agency works with the utility provider, using that funding to help make sure that those households don't have their utilities cut off. Without LIHEAP, here in Maine, there would be well over 40,000 plus households every year that probably go without in some other area. LIHEAP, it is a critical program. It can be life-saving.